Hello, and welcome to the Revelry Gaming Podcast. I'm Danny.
I'm Daniel.
And we're back for episode 12.
Episode 12.
A whole dozen of these motherfuckers.
A dozen.
How'd you like that intro?
It was dope.
Yeah?
I like it.
Yeah. I threw it together real quick. I can't make animation stuff or
Neither
anything
can I.
cool. I'm not artistic.
I'm not that talented.
No.
I could probably draw some shit up, but I don't know what programs to use. And ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, so that's just a placeholder for now. Hopefully you guys like that. Shout out as well to Shadow of Intent. That's the name of the band for that song that's playing in the beginning. I actually reached out to those guys on Facebook, wrote them this message, hey, I want to use your song. And they're a band where their lyrics are based around Halo lore, which is pretty fucking cool.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh, did you not?
No, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah, dude. So, yeah.
Really? That's fucking cool.
Yeah, dude. It's really fucking cool. I love this band.
Badass.
So, yeah, I reached out to him on Facebook, and it took him about a week to respond to me. I wasn't even expecting a response, honestly. They're they're a busy band, and they're up and coming as well, but they responded and said, yeah, just credit us. Go ahead and use it. So, yeah, shout out to those guys. I'll link maybe to their YouTube channel or something like that in the description so you guys can check out more of their music. It's fucking great stuff. But it is also a placeholder. We got more cooler intros coming in the later weeks. I actually got kind of a commission for some intros.
Hell yeah.
And that'll be fun. Well, hello, Daniel.
Hello.
What you been playing?
Whew, I've been playing a lot of fucking games, man.
Yeah.
I've been trying to just kill a bunch of time in between fucking murdering the shit out of Destiny, which I've been playing, Mm-hmm. Hit 305, so
did ya?
my main character's tapped the fuck out.
Nice.
She can go no higher. And then, so I was starting to play a little bit more of Batman Arkham Knight. Mm-hmm. Just fucking around there, just murdering shit because... Similar system to Shadows of War, which I've been waiting for.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. And then, what else did I fucking play? God, I know I played some other shit. I just don't remember what it was. Should have wrote it down.
Maybe you should have wrote it down.
That's
okay, though.
I wish I could look at my home screen for my PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool on the app.
Yeah.
If you could,
hey, what was
load
I
up.
playing?
Yeah. Or if you could just load up your little bar,
What recently played?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I don't remember. I know I played Arkham Knight. What else has come out?
What else come out this week?
What else would I have played? Oh, Witcher.
Oh, that's right.
That's right.
I saw you on there a bunch too. I should have thought of it as well.
Yeah. Jesus, where you at on that one, bro? Witcher. I started playing that again because I was like, shit, man. I'm like, I didn't finish those DLCs. I got the platinum and then kind of put it on the back burner. So I started playing that around, playing with that fucking game. Dude, that game's fucking, it's a labyrinth.
It's so good.
Goddamn hole, dude.
It's so good.
I was getting all the potions. I was like, I got to get all my potions before I start the DLC. I got to go through and get all the Witcher armor. I got to go find all the question marks, and at least was it Velen and Novigrad. I'll get the ones on the islands in Skellige, but them ship ones, man. That takes
aren't a lot of them are under the sea, aren't they?
Yeah, it takes a lot of time. I did I think 3/4 of them on my PC playthrough, and
wow,
a lot of swimming, a lot of boating around.
Yeah,
it takes a long fucking time.
Right on.
So I was fucking around with that, and then I know there's other games.
Yeah, bounced around quite a bit. This
I was
week,
bouncing around.
Yeah, it's a good feeling when we were pretty much done with Destiny.
Yeah.
And can move on to other games.
Yeah, we did the raid.
Yeah.
Was it Saturday? Yeah,
No,
Saturday. We finally got 5 people together and had a LFG guy.
Yeah.
And he came in and he knew what the fuck he was doing, which is fucking awesome. That's rare as shit.
Oh, yeah.
He was on it.
You ever been on LFG for Destiny? Or really probably any game?
Yeah, looking for a group if you don't know what LFG is.
Yeah.
If you're listening to a gaming podcast, I assume you do.
Yeah. Most of them are they don't know what they're doing, which is understandable. I mean,
they just need They need 5 other assholes to help them, you know?
Yeah, this dude knew what he was doing, though. We got done with that.
He pretty much led us through this shit. I mean, we knew what we were doing, too, but he's pretty much like, oh, you know, well, we usually do it this way. And we're like, cool, man.
Yeah.
Tried it. We kind of bumbled our way through. It was fucking comedy as shit, dude, because, like, we passed them all on, like, our second or third try on each little trial. And it was, like, fucking skin of our teeth on each one. Like, one dude was alive doing the fucking final damage to kill the last dude to fucking get us past. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, the dog part.
The dog part. It happened again on the gauntlet. Remember, we all got there. We should have won, and then it killed us all. And then we all came back, and let us win.
Yeah.
And then Callus. Now Callus, we whooped the shit out of.
Yeah, we did that pretty.
Well, we all died.
Well.
Every one of us died. So in our last run, none of us could die. Remember that?
Yeah.
And
I
we
remember.
fucking not one of us died, and we fucking whooped his ass.
Yep. I think the whole thing overall took us like under 2 hours.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
well under 2 hours.
Yeah, which is a hell of a lot better than like 10 total hours the first time through.
Yeah, well, you played it a lot more than I did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
a couple of those nights you were.
Yeah, I was fucking AWOL.
Yeah, at work or doing whatever.
Yeah, and then I came out, and then I came in the last fucking minute and just fucking bang! Fucking we killed it all.
Yeah.
What have you been playing?
Well, Persona 5 again. I'm still liking that game, but like I've said a bunch of times, it is the game that will never end.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah. So about 90 hours in now. Got further in the story. Story's getting good. I can tell it's sort of coming to an end, or it should be.
You're getting close.
Yeah, I can tell I'm getting close. So I am going to stick with it as well. But the only other game I've been playing was yesterday or last night, Shadow of War.
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a little bit. What do you think?
Yeah. I like it a lot.
Fuck yeah, man.
So I went into the game like as many other people probably were, like a little bit weary about the whole microtransaction thing, even though they've said, you know, it should be okay. It's not going to affect the game.
Don't mind me. There's a line going down the middle of my screen right there.
Oh, is your screen broken?
It's something fucked up with the way it hits somewhere. And usually I can make it go away, but
but
now it's just irritating the shit out of me. So
I gotcha.
you gotta like bend it the right way.
So anyway,
Fuck it.
Yeah, I went into it being a little weary. Or no, I didn't go into it that way. When I sat down to play it, I said, okay, I'm going to go with this with an open mind. I loved the first game.
Yeah.
And let's just assume that these fucking loot boxes don't affect me.
Right.
And so far, like, I think I played for probably 4 hours or so, maybe a little bit more. And they don't.
Yeah.
Through normal progression, from what I can tell, they play no part in the game.
Right.
They're extra things if you want extra things.
Cool.
So.
Hey, look, it went away.
Oh, did you get it?
I didn't do it, dude. You saw me fucking with it. I stopped fucking with it. It went away.
Just decided on its own.
Yeah. It's like, oh, let's just give him a break.
Yeah. But yeah, what did you think?
I'm fucking excited as fuck to play it some more.
Yeah, me
I wanted
too.
to play it more before we came over to do this, but I was like, I gotta jump on a Destiny to do some milestones. Stupid Daniel.
Yeah.
But no, I just wanted to grab some more, see if I can get more shit. I was trying to get all my shit to drop at 300 on my main character.
In Destiny.
Yeah. And then it took 2 steps back. So yesterday or on Monday when I played a little bit, everything I'd get was dropping at 297 or 298. You know, usually like when you pick up a legendary Ingram from a random drop, it'll tell you what it's going to drop at.
Right.
And they were at least telling me like 297, and then it seemed like some of them were 298 or something. It was fucking weird. So then I got 2 today. As soon as I started playing, I was doing a public event, and 2 dropped in the same public event. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude, it's my lucky day. And I check them, and they say 295. What the fuck?
Yeah. I wonder how that works.
I don't fucking know, but I was really pissed off about it.
I wonder if
I almost
they
threw the disc out the window.
Yeah.
I almost just garbage disposal it right there, but I was like, all right.
I'm waiting for you to do that one
like,
day.
and then I
Chuck
was
the
like,
motherfucking disc out the
I'll
window.
record it when I do it. I'll just fucking set the camera up and just be that bitch right out the window.
Okay.
But I was like,
I wonder if they calculate in like how many consecutive days you've logged in or something like that.
so I skipped a day or something. So they're like, oh, fuck these guys. knock him 2 points.
Yeah.
He wasn't logged in yesterday.
Because the whole goal is to
there's an update
get
too.
better guns.
There was an update too when I signed in. So maybe the update somehow fucked me. I don't know.
Could be.
I was kind of pissed about it.
Who
but
knows?
I played last night, Shadows of War. So far, I fucking love it. Mm-hmm. The
Me
orcs
too.
are way more talkative. Sometimes to the point where you're just like, dude, can I just skip this motherfucker?
Yeah, like if they're not saying anything that's too interesting or like unique or whatever, you're kind of like, okay.
Sometimes I'm just like, I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker, regardless. So like, shut the fuck up, so I can stab you in the face.
Yeah.
But
yeah, lots of unique looking enemies, which is a little hard to believe because in the first one it was the same thing. There were lots of unique looking dudes, different sounding, like they were all different. They all
like
felt
one
different.
had like a mask over him and like a cloak, you know. He had like a whole fucking like ranger, like creepy fucking ranger looking thing going on, and then another guy had like Wolverine claws made out of bone, and he was all fucking maggoted up, like his whole fucking shit was all just like, you could see like the rest of his body is just like being like eaten away by maggots.
Yeah.
And that was the guy that actually took me a little while to beat because it kept fucking up the little quick time event, you know, once you down him to kill him.
Yeah.
And they're all chatty as fuck, you know, they got a lot to say this time, a lot more than, you know, just Ranger, I'll fucking kill you, you know, like now they have like a whole spiel and they go off and tell you their like life story, which is mostly entertaining so far.
Yeah, some of them it's a little. I wouldn't even say it's hit or miss. I'd say like some of them are.
Yeah,
like a
some of you're just
smaller
like,
percentage.
Yeah, you're just like, I don't like the look of you. Fuck this guy. You know.
Yeah. I'm just waiting to find the one that sings to you.
Yeah, I found a poet.
Yeah,
I was telling you that earlier. I found a poet. He's like, I don't remember his name. I think they just have like a random name generator, and then it was something the poet. You know, and I went and found like the Nemesis mission where he's like trying to ambush some what are they? Gondorian soldiers. So you get there and you start the mission. You know, it kind of shows us soldiers marching. You know, and he's sitting there and he's like, you know, reciting a poem about killing, you know, humans or something. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
But I knew his weakness. He's highly flammable. And
so he blew his ass up.
Yeah, he is sitting right next to a campfire and then 2 big stacks of explosive barrels. So I hit the fire, hit both explosive barrels. It sent him off like ragdoll effects off the screen on fire. Dead
it's
as
so
fuck.
Fun.
Dead as fucking like under like 4 seconds, dude. It was fucking hilarious. I laughed.
Yeah, when you exploit those weaknesses, it really fucks them up, and it's always satisfying to do that.
Like, ha, got you.
Because they can be a pain in the ass otherwise if you don't try to exploit some of those little weaknesses.
Yeah. If you don't know, if you just fucking run into one, like out in the wild, just kind of cruising along.
Oh, wait, fuck face.
Yeah,
and you don't know nothing about him, dude. Yeah, you're like, okay, I'm dead, I guess.
I'm liking it a lot.
Yeah,
so far, fucking awesome.
The
Zero
story.
fucks.
What do you think of the story so far? I know we're not very far into the game.
Oh, I like the story in the first one, and I like where this one is going so far.
So do I. I feel like it's really cool.
Yeah,
and like, the battle scenes, like, so the beginning of the game, there's basically a war going on between Gondor, or a city in Gondor, or whatever it is.
The last like stronghold in Mordor, I think, is the first area you go to. I can't pronounce the name.
And so like there's an invasion happening from orcs. Yeah. And you feel like you're in an invasion of orcs. It's not like, you know, it's not poorly, scantily done like a lot of games can kind of do. And there's just not a lot of dudes around. There's not crazy shit going on, explosions. But this game, there is.
Yeah, there's trebuchets going down, and there's other human characters involved. You know, like you run into that female Gondorian soldier. Yeah. You know, and you follow her up to the middle part of the city. Mm-hmm. And then the middle part gets overran, so you run up to the highest point, you know. So far, I'm liking it. I know it's not canon. If you're all, like, Tolkien the fuck out, you know, this shit's probably irritating the fuck out of you, but I really don't give a shit. It's the same new world, or familiar world with new shit going on. Yeah. I like it.
It's great. It looks great. We'll probably have more on it next week once we've had more time with it. Yeah. And we'll see how we feel then, but I'm guessing it's going to be about the same. Yeah. Well, very nice. Going to play more of that. Evil Within, though.
Oh, yes. That comes out on Friday.
On Friday.
I can't play it. I haven't beat the first one yet.
Oh, man. You're fucking up.
Yeah.
Not really, though. But still play it.
Too many games, bro. Yeah. Too many games.
Okay. Should we get into the news? Mm-hmm. Let's get into this news. We've got 5 stories this week. 6 technically. We're going to mention one in our topic. That's number 1. Daniel chewing ice. Stay tuned for more. Number 1. Forza Motorsport 7 developers Turn 10 have made announcements to reverse the changes being made for VIP members. So if you haven't heard about this, kind of a new feature to the VIP member system in the Forza games. Before, in past games, they would give VIP members double coins, I believe.
Yeah, in-game currency, I think, to buy the cars and shit.
Yeah, credit, excuse me.
Which I didn't even know this existed.
I didn't either until a couple of days ago when I had heard about this, because I thought they were reversing. Yeah, when I unearthed it.
From IGN.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was about them reversing what we had talked about previously with all the loot boxes and shit. And a lot of people were kind of, a little turned off from that. But anyway, before, if you were a VIP member, this cost $20 extra in the Forza games. It's like sort of an add-on membership thing. And they would give you exclusive cars. You had access to exclusive in-game events. And they would give you double credit increase per race. So you would kind of level through the game quicker and acquire shit quicker, which I think is a little bit silly in and of itself. But
kind of, yeah.
So the change that happened for Forza 7 was that they were essentially capping the double credit increase at 25 races. So if you're a person that's buying this $20 add-on for a Forza game, you're going to do a hell of a lot more than 25 races.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So basically what they've done now, in lieu of all of these changes to the VIP system, they've reversed it. Or, I'm sorry, have planned on reversing this and making there no cap to the double credit increase per race.
Right.
So a little back and forth here, but yeah.
And they also gave everybody that is a VIP member an immediate $1 million credit apology.
Yeah.
For their fuck up. They're like, oh, shit,
Give
sorry,
them
guys.
$1 million credits, yep.
And then the way they did it was 5 cards worth 5 races each card for that double credit. There are 5 mods. I think we talked about that last week, is you could unlock the mods. They're like mod cards that come in the loot boxes.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much a mod card that you were paying for with this VIP status. You're getting 5 cards. Each one's good for 5 races to get the double credits.
Okay. I see.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I thought it was worth mentioning. I mean, good on him for doing this. I think the whole thing in and of itself, again, is a little silly. Like, couldn't you just imagine if they gave all this shit for free?
It seems like they're just kind of shitting on their player base that loves the game.
Yeah.
Because driving game people are die
they
hard.
will always play them.
And a lot of driving game people, that's all they play.
Yeah.
They'll buy that driving game that comes out that year, or whenever it comes out, and that's all they do. They have the fucking badass steering wheel set up, and that's their shit,
Yeah.
So, and then when you do shit like this, it really pisses them off.
Oh yeah, it pissed them off.
They also gave them 4 new cars: a 2016 Jaguar F-Type Project 7, 2017 Camaro, 2017 Acura, and a 2010 Maserati. Why a 2010 Maserati? Must have been a badass Maserati.
Gran Turismo S4 edition.
Must have been the shit.
Must have been. That's pretty cool though. An Acura NSX Forza edition. You remember those old NSXs?
Yeah, dude, those things were dope.
Yeah, and now they're making them again.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if they're still. I don't keep up on cars.
Well, it is 2017. It says 2017
Yeah.
Acura NSX.
Yeah, it must be. That's pretty cool. So yeah, got to give credit where credit is due in this sea of fucking loot box, microtransaction, and now shit like this where they change policy for something that's been around for a long time.
Well, they probably wanted to add some of these cards in their loot boxes or something. So we'll give it to them, that's kind of fucked and shady as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But they called them on it.
Yep.
And they backed down. So
yeah, they called them on it real quick, and they made an announcement to reverse it real quick.
Yeah.
So this is, we'll get into this later for our topic, because this is also a good one to keep in mind for that. Number 2. Street Fighter V Arcade Edition has been announced and will be coming out January 16th of 2018. The game was first released February 16th of 2016. So nearly 2 years later, they're finally getting their arcade mode.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't that usually come out with the game?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, that's why I think this is a little bit silly.
Yeah, I think they rushed all. I think they rushed a lot of the Street Fighter V stuff because they wanted to get it into the tournaments that they do. Mm-hmm. What are those called?
There's all sorts of tournaments. I mean, there's the Capcom Cup.
Yeah, the Capcom Cup.
And then there's I don't know if this is a big one, but I know there's one called Evo.
Evo's is a fighting game like convention.
Oh, okay.
It's
like
not
not specific to Street Fighter.
No, not specific at all. It's all kinds of fighting games.
Okay.
And I think there's a whole rabbit hole of shit with that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, so I mean, they had these in the Capcom Cups for the previous PSX events as well. And I think they had it there last year, right? Weren't they doing it in the 2015 PSX though? Before launch? Or am I remembering incorrectly?
Which one is 2015?
2015 was the one in San Francisco. Remember we went and watched some of it?
What was that, Street Fighter V?
I can't remember if it was or not.
I think it might have been.
I think it might have been too. So it's like they wanted a good build there
Yeah.
for the Capcom Cup and for all these pro players to have already had experience with. So it would have, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it would have had to been kind of done before then so these players can get ready for it. But maybe I'm totally wrong. It may have been Street Fighter 4.
God, I don't remember, man. That was too long ago.
Yeah. But this update's free.
I think that might have been
everyone.
4. I think that might have been 4, and I think last year might have been the first year with 5.
Yeah, you might be right. Either way, though, yeah, this thing must have been totally rushed because there was a whole debacle with the story.
Yeah, story mode wasn't really included. Any kind of story mode wasn't included in the game.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really anything for people that like don't play fighting games. Like most fighting games have like the story mode. So like even if you're not like a fighting game enthusiast, you can play through the story mode, you know, and have a good time, whoop some ass. Mm-hmm. You know, like what was it, Injustice? You know, those games had some cool ass story modes.
Oh yeah.
Same with Mortal Kombat, had a pretty cool story
Mortal
mode.
Kombat X, I bought that, and I'm not a fighting game guy at all.
Yeah,
Still
still fun to play
because it looked good and the story was good.
Yeah.
So I bought it.
Yeah, and it was good.
Yeah.
You know, and this one took forever for that to come out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's gonna be like some bells and whistles. Apparently, like there's a bunch of jargon here.
It's a anniversary, right?
Yeah, 30th anniversary. So it's free for all players. And I think they're gonna. What does it say here? For those who don't currently have Street Fighter V, you'll be able to purchase Street Fighter V Arcade Edition for $39.99, which will include everything we mentioned above. So we pulled this from the PlayStation blog, but. Yeah, full game plus the arcade mode. The whole fucking game,
Yeah.
which should have been from the beginning,
Yeah.
is now $40. So cool for the people that have been waiting for that, if anyone is still waiting for it.
I'm sure there's a few
Yeah.
random people.
All right, moving on. Number 3. On October 10th, development studio Ninja Theory donated the day's purchases of their latest title, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, to charity in support of World Mental Health Day. The proceeds for the company's daily profits went to Rethink Mental Illness, an English charity providing support to those affected by mental illness. So,
Pretty damn cool.
yeah, worth mentioning again for, you know, people in the
Game was
industry
awesome.
doing this. Yeah.
Game was awesome. You missed that. That was yesterday, but you should still buy the game anyways because it's a damn good game.
Yeah. Yeah, that was Tuesday. You're hearing this Thursday. It's come and gone. I was trying to see, like, if there were any figures on that, like maybe...
How many people bought it?
Yeah, how many copies were sold, you know, to... Not, I don't think it's too important, but it would be cool to know.
Interesting to know.
Yeah. If a bunch of people saw this and thought, like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'll buy this game, and hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I like that they're kind of sticking to this whole theme. Like, it just, the content of this game, they really want to represent it.
Yeah.
Well, so.
It's a fucking cool game.
Oh, yeah.
Very different.
One of my game of the years.
Yeah.
Games of the year.
Games of the year.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I'd put it, like, behind Horizon, I think.
Yeah. It's got to be behind Horizon. That game is just tits. But
yeah. I don't know. Pretty cool stuff. Good job.
We should do an episode on that eventually.
What's that?
Close to the end of the year, we're going to have to do a game of the year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why I'm starting my little kind of mentally.
Kind of putting it in there.
Them up right now. Yep. Good job, Ninja Theory. Good stuff.
Hell yeah. Keep up the good work.
Number 4. Destiny 2's Prestige Mode Leviathan Raid has been delayed due to an exploit discovered by Bungie in which enemies are made easier to fight than they were intended. Stop looking at me like that. The Prestige Raid will now be live on October 18th at 10 a.m. Pacific time.
These poor bastards, dude.
Man, they just can't do it. They just can't do it.
There's always something, dude. And like, what cracks me up is they always find it right before the hard mode comes out. You know? Like, you'd think they would just wait. Like if you found an exploit, if you're not familiar, there's an exploit pretty similar to the Crota fight in Destiny. Was it this third expansion, second expansion?
That was the first expansion.
First expansion?
Yeah.
So you could pretty much disconnect your line, and it would just freeze Crota in place, and you could just do all the damage to him to kill him.
Your Ethernet port, by the way.
Yeah, you had to be connected via Ethernet, but this one's pretty similar, but it's just a little bit more involved. You gotta. I don't even remember how.
Are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the one that exists right now.
Yeah, that's why they delayed it, because that exploit was found where you can make it.
Oh, is it the same one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dumb. You get up there, everybody dies, then the last person dies in a specific way, leaves the game via, I think, disconnecting their connection.
I think they just switch characters.
Oh, they switch characters?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably the fastest way to do it.
Uh-huh.
And then they come back in, and then it just despawns all the enemies. So when you're in the room with Callus and the other people are in the Shadow Realm, there's no enemies for you to fight. Yeah, they're just gone.
Yep.
Which is fucking bizarre.
It is bizarre.
I don't know how these people find this shit out. Like,
yeah, well, it's just so specific because, like you said, they get like under Callus.
Yeah.
Specifically under Callus.
Yeah, they stomp them.
Yeah. And then so then you wait for the timer.
Right.
I'm remembering now, You wait for the timer, and as soon as it hits 0, someone else is standing in not a goblet, but a little fire pit. There's those little fire pits, all around the room. They jump into the fire pit, wait for that to hit 0, and then change their character or whatever they do.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck do people find this shit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so fucking weird, man. But, like...
Hold on, let's try this. Everyone die, and then I'm going to jump in the fire, dude.
Yeah. Like,
and
what kind of freak events happened where they, like, that happened, and then they were, like, able to recreate it, like... And you got to think, like, the Bungie QA guys are just like, fuck, dude! You fucking kidding me?
Yeah. But, well, when they have that many people playing their game, there's a lot of people playing Destiny too. But yeah, these poor bastards. If you're looking forward to that raid, it'll be next Wednesday? Next Wednesday.
Next Tuesday. Is it next Wednesday?
Yeah.
It's on a Wednesday?
Wednesday, October 18th.
What the fuck?
And speaking of Destiny.
Oh, yes. The Iron Banana is going down.
Going down right now. I'm not playing it.
Yeah, I'm not playing it either.
But now you know.
The armor looks pretty cool. I was hating on it before, but I was checking out an up close view of the Hunter mask today. It looks pretty badass.
Yeah, it is cool.
And then the Titan armor looks pretty cool. All the guns are just reskinned version of the other guns in the game, which is...
Are they? I really haven't looked at the weapons.
Yeah, they're lazy as fuck.
That's unfortunate.
I didn't look at any of the perks, but I assume it's just the same rehashed perks as other, auto rifles and whatnot in the game.
I've heard there's a couple of good weapons. I don't know shit about them, but
I'm sure they're just other versions of the other guns that you can get.
Yeah,
just fucking Yeah, none of them look unique. None of them.
No.
But
I do know that
it is what it is, I guess. That's what they're that's their MO now.
I guess so. Yeah, and everything like I think we've talked about this a little, but everything's a little dumbed down in Destiny.
Oh,
Destiny. Yeah. There's no more bounties. There's, the gear isn't going to have random rolls on them. The armor itself doesn't have perks on it.
Yeah.
So, it's the same thing as the rest of Destiny.
You pretty much get tokens. You get tokens for everything, and that's how you get gear is trading in tokens. So like, you can beat your head against the wall in the raid for hours, and when you finally beat that stupid boss, you get fucking 7 tokens. It takes 20 to get anything.
Yep. Is it 20 or 20? Like,
it's 20 for most things, but the gunsmith is 25.
Oh, okay. Just because those are easier to get, so they have to extend it.
Yeah, by 5.
Yeah. So cool if you're into that.
Good times. We beat it. I'm done.
All right. This is our last story proper for the news. Fortnite has surpassed a huge milestone of total players, clocking in at over 7 million as of October 5th. The free-to-play Battle Royale mode has seen massive success and has surely contributed to the now large player base. These numbers encompass both the base Fortnite experience along with the new Battle Royale mode. So, holy fuck.
Hell
7 million people. That's a lot.
That's just total playing. That's not like concurrent at the same time.
Yeah, but
that's pretty fucking good.
That is very good.
I don't think the game was doing anywhere near that until they released this mode. And I didn't know this mode was just a free mode.
Yeah.
So the game is going to be free to play, but currently I think lowest price tier is $40 for, I don't remember the pack they call it.
Like a Founders Pack or whatever.
Yeah, Founders Pack. It's currently $40. I think the whole game is eventually going to be free to play. But Founders Pack's $40. This entire mode is just free.
Yep.
You can go play this right now. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I want to try it.
Yeah, I kind of want to try it now.
Yeah. We've been talking about trying like PUBG.
Yeah.
But it's $30 and like I know I'm not going to keep
Well, it's just only me and you with PCs too.
Yeah.
So it's just me and you and your asses in there.
Yeah.
Killing motherfuckers.
Which is cool, but if we could roll in there with a squad of 4.
Yeah. Fuck some shit up.
Yeah.
Murder
and
everybody.
Fortnite honestly seems like it's just an aesthetic thing, but aesthetically, I think it looks cooler.
Yeah.
It's got more character, more, better art put into it as well. And it also has the building aspect of it. Like, I've seen a little gameplay of it. And
you can't do any of that in the Battle Royale mode.
You can, right? Yeah.
Oh, you can?
I think it's pretty limited. I don't really know, honestly. I think you can maybe build forts and stuff.
Build a shack to hide out in.
Yeah, but I think it's only viable if you're like getting down to the last couple of teams and that circle is closing up and you're like, okay, there's people over there and over there and over there, so we need to build a base,
right here
and make them come to us,
Yeah.
So there's that aspect to it as well, and it just looks more interesting.
Yeah, we should give it a go.
Yeah,
we should try to give it a go this weekend or something. So
this
we
weekend,
mention it next week.
Yeah, we should do that. Maybe Sunday or, fucking whenever.
Yeah.
Whenever. I'll download it tonight.
I'll do the same.
Yeah. Go try it out. It looks fun. It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
What do you want?
Fuck, you got to lose.
What do you want?
Fuck, you can't beat free. Not with a stick. I've tried.
You have tried?
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. I tried to beat free with a stick one time. I lost.
Didn't work. All right. So that's it for the news. Well, pretty much it for the news. There's one last thing that's going to actually lead into now our topic of the week. Microtransactions. We've been harping on these a lot, and we thought, let's just kind of put this to rest a little bit.
Yeah, more specifically, these fucking goddamn loot boxes.
Yeah. I mean, that's always what they are. Now, anyway.
Yeah.
Always loot boxes.
Yep, that's the new shtick for 2017.
So if you've been paying attention at all of what's going on lately, microtransactions are fucking everywhere. And the big one to me that I took away from is the stuff in Battlefront 2
Yeah, I didn't read too much into this, but
yeah,
you were telling me about it earlier.
Yeah, I read into it quite a bit. And this is all judging from the beta.
Okay.
So I guess it's like a little hyperbolic
based on observations made by people. Like they probably couldn't unlock any of this stuff, I assume.
Yeah, I'm not sure of because I also haven't played the beta.
The beta was pretty limited, at least from what I played.
Yeah. But there was enough of it there, I believe, where people could get, I think, some of these loot boxes or some of the things that the loot boxes would have. But of course, in the beta, there's no option to buy those things.
Yeah.
Because it's the beta, you don't have the game yet. So it appears very uncomfortably close to pay to win. So if you don't know about this, there's loot boxes in the game for sure. And you can buy them for, I think it's called scrap. You earn it after every match, but it's very little of it. Very little of it, at least right now in the beta. So you get this scrap, you buy your loot boxes, you get cards. And then for each class, right, as a ground troop or whatever they're calling it in the game, or as the specific ships you can fight with in the galactic assaults.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's what they're calling them. There's little different categories that you can equip these cards in, right?
Right.
So it seems reasonable enough.
Yeah.
But so the drop rate for these scraps or whatever it is that buys these boxes are very, very low. So most people come to the conclusion like, okay, they're going to sell them. It's going to be microtransactions for sure. Loot boxes. So the one that I think got most people's attention was a card that came with Boba Fett, or is used for Boba Fett. And the card says when you're using your jetpack, you have decreased damage.
Okay.
So the first one, the cards also can be upgraded themselves.
Right.
There's 5 levels. So when you get the card, the base reduction is 20%. And then you can spend scrap again
to upgrade card.
To upgrade it again, and then upgrade it again and again 5 times. And the last one is 100% damage reduction. So if you're playing as Boba Fett and you're using your jetpack, which would be a lot, right?
Yeah.
Then you're invincible.
Fuck.
So depending on how it's going to work, this could end up being fine, right?
Yeah.
It could. And
they better have a good plan.
Yeah. I mean, it is EA, so maybe it won't. But with the commotion this has caused, I would guess that they might change it.
Well, all DLC is apparently free with this game, right?
Right. So that's another thing.
So that maybe this is their way to get that money.
Yep. Oh, okay, so we're not charging for it. How else can we get money?
Yeah, how else can we bend them over?
Yeah. And stick our big old dicks.
Yeah. Right up their ass.
In and around their buttholes. So, again, I really should have played the beta myself, but I didn't find the
I didn't fuck around with any of the cards or nothing, dude. I literally just kept selecting my little droid guy or my little stormtrooper dude and just kept fucking marching right out there into the madness and kill a few guys and then die. Do it again, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking usually hate menus.
Yeah.
Especially in a beta, I'm not going to really spend any time in there.
With cards and shit, too. I don't know what it is about cards.
I already fucking hate cards. Why are they putting cards in video games?
Yeah.
Fuck is this bullshit? But,
like, what's happening?
Yeah.
You're between matches and your dude goes to the barracks. Oh, I got this card. Okay, I'm stronger now. What the fuck? It doesn't make any sense. Get out of here, dude. That's why I hate it. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is sort of like I
did unlock you get like the in-game currency, and you can unlock like a more powerful droid. Like the big, tall, like heavy droids in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can be as one of those. So you come in as that on your next spawn. You spawn in as one of those big guys. I got fucking raped anyways. There was like 4 dudes around the corner. They all saw my ass. They're like, get him. Fucking fucked me up.
Oh, yeah.
So that lasted all of like 1 kill.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time I was just going to sneak around. Stalk motherfuckers and sneak up on them and ambush them.
Like you usually do.
Yeah, that's how I usually play. Try to think how what their intent is and then try to do the opposite and come up behind them.
Yeah. So that's sort of our segue into our own discussion on microtransactions.
Yeah, and then there's a lot of talk of Shadows of War having loot boxes, and that apparently some of the in-game content, the final ending, is kind of locked behind these loot boxes. If only because if you were to earn, I don't know what it is at this point. I'm not far enough in the game, but apparently you have to get. I assume it's something to do with building up your base or something. You probably have to get a certain amount of powerful orcs or something to get this final ending. And it's probably much easier to get them from a loot box than it is to grind out in the game, is what I imagine is going on here.
Yeah.
But I think that's also coming from people that are playing the review copy of the game and also not knowing all the ins and outs in the games.
Right.
Like in the first game, the way you got one of the like rune trophies for your weapon was you had to find a level 20 war chief and then kill him using all like the specific ways, of using the intel to get that +5 to get it to a level 25 rune to drop.
Yeah, and it was a very specific way you had to do that. That's a good point. I didn't think of that.
So, I mean, there might be exploits in that to figure out how to get, higher level guys.
Yeah.
To rank them up maybe by dying to them or something.
Yeah.
I mean, there could be ways around it.
I didn't think of that.
So far, be that. I mean, it's still bullshit. I don't like loot boxes and anything. I know why they exist, and you can't really blame companies for wanting to do that. Games are still $60. They've been $60 for a long fucking time now.
Yeah.
A long fucking time now. And it's not cheap to make a game, so they're trying to figure out ways to work more money out of them. Mm-hmm. And I think loot boxes are kind of a shady way to go about it. But, I mean, kind of is what it is. I think there's right ways to do it. You got Brawlhalla's loot box system on here that I heard from another story. And you want to go to this?
This is a good example of kind of how to do it right, in my opinion.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Yeah. So let's see here. So Brawlhalla, if you don't know, it's a fighting game, 2D fighting game. We've played it at every PSX we've gone to. I'm pretty sure every single one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's been there.
Anyway,
a lot of fun.
Yeah, very much
worth
fun.
A play.
It's so okay. So this game is free to play, right off the bat. This is a free to play game. Now I'm gonna read this off. This is from their wiki. Okay, and this explains it very well. Chests are random rewards purchasable from the Malhalla. Awesome name, by the way.
I fucking love that.
Go to the Malhalla.
Malhalla for Brawlhalla.
Purchasable from the Malhalla for 100 mammoth coins. Each chest purchased will contain a randomly selected one of 16 to 18 different legend skins, which vary in value, though the chest price will always be lower than individual skin prices. So let me stop right there and just explain that mammoth coins are real money purchasable currency for the game. So they cost money.
Yeah.
And then also reading through this as well, it sounds like they sell the individual skins as well.
They do.
So if you just want one, you can go buy that specific skin.
But if you got it from a loot chest, it'd be cheaper in the long run because you're getting more skins for the price.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
But if you just want one, you're like, I want that one.
Yeah.
You can go buy that one. You can go buy that one.
Yeah. So I'll continue on here. Among the available skin options are between 2 to 3 exclusive skin options that are not otherwise purchasable from the store, which can only be found by buying chests and getting lucky. As the description states, no duplicate skins are given, and skins that you already possessed are grayed out and checked off from the list of possible skins in the box. If you own all the skins available in a given chest, that chest is then no longer available for purchase. So, rereading this again in that last sentence, it sounds like they have multiple different, types of chests.
Yeah.
Oh, which they do, if you scroll down here.
Yeah, it says chest available right here.
Oh, and they're time chests, too. Like the Ragnarok chest, available from September 20th to October 25th.
Okay.
There's been a couple other ones. Okay.
Probably.
Okay.
See that there?
Probably, yeah. Like there. Yeah. This is from the game's wiki page, so these are like fans, you know.
Yeah.
So
see, I think that's doing it right there.
yeah, it's a free-to-play game.
Yeah.
It's a small game, granted, so, you know, they don't have to pay as many employees. They're not offering hundreds of insurance policies for all their employees and vacation and all this other shit. But still, this small company wants to make a little extra money, but they're not fucking the player over.
Yeah.
They're offering
I think they have like a starter pack on PS4. It's like $20, you know, and gives you some, you know, probably some extra characters and skins, you know. And then they have this, you know, as a way to like supplement their income if you're just playing the free version, you know, like, hey, I really like this game. Really like this guy, you know, want this skin. Oh, there's this exclusive skin I can get from a chest. You know?
Oh, I'll throw him $1.
Oh man, I didn't get it. Oh well, you know, now it's checked off the list. You know, now the next time I buy a chest, I have a better chance of getting it. So know, at least you're getting closer to your goal every time you buy one. You know, otherwise, like in Destiny's loot box system, like
good luck.
Yeah. and oh man, it made me so sad. I was on the PS store yesterday, and it's like top digital sales or digital add-on sales. Destiny's Silver was on the list.
Ew.
It's like, you fucking idiots, dude. I mean, like, the only way we're going to get rid of loot boxes is if you don't buy the loot boxes.
Yeah. But there's I'm
not saying don't buy the game, because, I mean, the games are probably awesome. You know, there's going to be a lot of games. I know Shadows of War is going to be a ton of fun. But if you don't buy the loot boxes, any of them in Shadows of War, then they will see that, and they will know, they'll have that data and be like, well, our game sold really good, but this loot box system didn't work out as for dick.
Yeah.
So fucking throw that fucking idea in the toilet.
Yeah, because it was useless.
Yeah. Because they can see everything you're doing. You're on the internet at all times, pretty much now. So
yep.
I think that's the best way to combat loot boxes. Not necessarily saying don't buy the game, just don't buy the fucking loot box. What was the other game that was on it? That was a decent one. AC Origins.
Yeah, this is actually a pretty cool little aside as well, because especially considering it's Ubisoft.
Yeah,
they've had some microtransactions.
They're all about fucking money over there too.
Yeah,
can't blame them.
So this comes from PC Gamer. I don't know if I really need to read this, but the gist of it is that the game director has clarified that loot chests in the game won't be purchasable by real money.
Right, it's just
and I read over this twice just to make sure, because I was like,
hiding some shit in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you expect it, like, oh, this fucking game has loot chests.
Yeah,
cool. Actually, you know what? I am gonna read some of this because they do clarify on kind of why they're there. Game director specified chests can only be purchased with in-game currency. They are designed to be a gold sink for players that successfully max out the economy. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that means.
I get what that means. It means it gives you a reason to have the in-game currency. I remember, like, eventually in the Assassin's Creed games, usually you'd have, like, your ways of income. I don't know if they're doing this in this one. But, you know, like, you'd fix up a property, and it would add to the gold that you'd get every day or every week or whatever, and then you can go back to your gold chest and collect it. And eventually you'd get so much shit built up that you'd have absolutely nothing to buy anymore. Like, you fucking you just eventually become fucking god rich, you know, and you have nothing that, like, you could buy all the weapons, you could buy all the, like, you know, different skills and everything,
right? And
you just had nothing else to sink your gold into. So I think that's what they're going with this, is, all right, now you can get these loot boxes.
Gotcha.
What the fuck's in the loot boxes, though?
So it sounds like they're kind of creating different options in which a single player might want to play it. Like, if they want to, you know what I'm saying? They go and play this market that's in the game, if it is in the game. You know, or this continues on. I say that because it says you can still acquire these high-level items by infiltrating high-level military locations if you prefer a more combative play style.
Oh, okay. So if you just want the loots, you can use the gold that you'll be getting from whatever various ways to earn gold in the game are to buy these loot boxes to get the items. Or, if you want, you can just go into the fucking fortress and murder everybody and take the goddamn item.
Yeah.
Cool.
But maybe it's hard as fuck to do it.
I'm gonna go in there, kill everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Right.
Everybody's gonna die.
Come on.
Yeah, come on. Maybe they changed the combat style. I'm gonna then get my ass fucking handed to me, a la Dark Souls.
Yeah, it is more Dark Souls ish. I was gonna reference another game that it reminds me of, but I can't really remember. There's a bunch of games where it has lock-on mechanics and shit. The Witcher a little bit more Dark Souls than The Witcher, but
I don't know. You can lock on The Witcher and you can dodge the fuck out of the way in The Witcher.
Yeah, that's true. I guess the camera angles are just different.
It's just different.
Roll mechanics are different.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was surprised by this. The Assassin's Creed one, like. See, but then it makes me wonder, like, okay, so
what's
why be in the game?
What's their evil plan?
Yeah, like, is this just strictly end game type stuff that if you want to keep going, you can get this stuff? Because that's cool. But if it's just a grinding thing...
Well, it sounds like you can go there and just battle your way through something to get some shit.
Yeah, you know? Which I hope that's what it is. It sounds like that's what it is, but it's like...
Maybe
I don't know, man. I think...
Maybe we're more just player options.
Yeah, which is probably what it is. I think I'm just growing to hate the word loot.
Yeah.
So I'm like fucking mad.
You're fucking
out
goddamn
the gate, you know?
Yeah, you hear the word loot. We got loot. You're like, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Like, it just, I don't know, man. It turns me off so much because I don't play games to, like, collect all the shit. Like, I get trophies. I have 15 platinum trophies myself. I get it, but, like, every game to be, like, an item hunt.
Yeah.
That's not why I
Not
play
every
games.
game needs to be a grind.
Yeah.
You know, like, tell your story and fucking, you know, add some more content. Mm-hmm. Like CD Projekt Red. These guys can't do enough good.
Nope.
They didn't have no loot boxes.
They could shit on a plate.
In fact, they added a box for you to put all your shit that you got in the game in.
Yeah. They gave you a loot box.
Yeah.
To help you store all the free loot you got in the game naturally.
Yeah. Got a whole bunch of loot in that box.
So yeah, I think those are two good examples just because it always has sounded like we really just hate loot boxes and that's it.
Yeah.
But we don't. Like, there's a right way to do it.
Yeah, I think there's
you know,
there's definitely a right way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. And
charging somebody, you know, $50 for, you know, 5 opens of a loot box is not the way to do it.
No.
Just random. And you don't even tell, and at least in China with loot boxes, they have to disclose the percentage of a chance of getting each item that can come out of said loot box.
Right.
Here, you don't even have to do that. Here, it's just fucking the Wild West, you know?
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
And then the ESRB, you didn't link that in here, did you?
I did.
Oh, you did?
It's the very first one.
Oh, did we talk about that?
No, we didn't.
Oh, okay. And the ESRB has come out and says it doesn't see loot boxes as gambling, because that's been floating around too, that loot boxes are gambling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Which I kind of, you know, could see that point, and then their point's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Want to cover that?
Yeah. Yeah, what do they say here? So this was an email to Kotaku. Kotaku. Let's see. They say, while there's an element of chance in these mechanics, the player is always guaranteed to receive in-game content, even if the player unfortunately receives something they don't want. We think of it as a similar principle to collectible card games. Sometimes you'll open a pack and get a brand new holographic card you've had your eye on for a while, but other times you'll end up with a pack of cards you already have. So that does make a lot of sense.
Yeah, ESRB on fleek, bro.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, the ESRB, they just rate games.
Yeah.
So what the fuck do they know?
That's a good point. That's a good point.
I'm just curious. Maybe I'm totally off there, but, you know, this isn't their industry.
I think it is because it would follow them for ruling on that shit.
Like whether or not
because it's instead of the government being involved, like with the rating systems, that falls to them.
Yeah, I was mostly just being an asshole. Just because
because we don't want the government involved with rating games.
No,
leave that to a fucking third party.
Yes. Yeah, but no, they actually really do have a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Because I play a game called Magic: The Gathering, and buying packs of cards is a huge part of that game.
Yeah,
but There are tons of people who will not buy packs. I am one of those people.
Really?
Yeah.
What the fuck do you do?
I buy the single cards that I want.
Really?
Yep. I don't buy packs, dude. Because it's a gamble. It's the same fucking thing. So that's why I like this analogy, because I am one of those people that won't buy packs.
Really? You're just like, fuck, I want this fucking card to make this fucking deck. I need this card. It's fucking $5. Fuck, it's $5.
Exactly. Or you could spend $20 on like 6 packs and not get it. Or maybe you'll get fucking lucky and get it. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather spend the $5 than...
Guaranteed.
Yeah, than...
The guarantee. Buy the guarantee, you know, because...
Exactly, yeah.
You want me to shit in a box?
I mean...
Guaranteed I can. Got some free time.
It's not the best example, though, because, you know, there's... Like, if I want an older card that's no longer in print, the price is going to be a little bit more expensive. It really just depends on the card and, like, how good it is and how sought after it is. But, yeah, that's another... like, I can't go and buy a pack and gamble on it. Because they just don't... I mean, I could, but then the packs go up, too, just because, you know...
It's an old pack.
It's basic supply and demand. It's just not... The supply isn't there.
Right.
To meet the demand. But... It does make sense, this analogy.
Yeah.
So that's why I think, like, you know, I bring up the Magic the Gathering thing because there are tons of people like me who won't buy packs. But that's how they make all their money. And they're clearly making enough money to keep making cards all the time. Because there are so many people that buy packs.
Well, a lot of people just love that fucking, like, randomness.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like that right now. I'd probably buy the single card too.
Yeah, I bet you would, dude. I'm sure you would. If
I don't
you
play Magic, but I probably would buy just the single cards.
Oh yeah, it'll end up cheaper, guaranteed.
I don't like that random bullshit.
Yeah, no.
Give me the option to just buy the shit I want. I'll just buy the shit I want.
Yeah, our friend Nick, he plays the game with me.
Yeah,
as you know,
he loves the fucking packs.
He loves the packs.
Yeah,
he's gotten better with it. Like, I mean, he can do whatever the fuck he wants, but he has gotten better because he started, I think, to realize like. Yeah, most of the time you don't get a shit.
Yeah.
A card you're never going to use, ever.
Yeah.
You know, but...
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Magic the Gathering is crazy, man. Like...
Whole nother world, huh?
Yeah. Like, I mean, the...
Fucking whole nother rabbit hole I don't need to go down.
Yeah, no.
I got enough rabbit holes.
It's just interesting because... And that's why I say it's not the best analogy, because another thing with Magic is, like, the company that makes the cards, all they do is sell packs. So all of the singles market for the
it's
people
all
that,
used.
Yeah,
right?
It's used stuff. It's a secondary market.
Right.
So games,
like you can't buy just a single card from the guys that make the cards, right?
Nope. It has to be a secondary market, like a local game shop or a eBay seller or whoever it might be. It's a huge market, fucking huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it makes sense, but. I just hate how it's in everything.
Yeah.
You know?
Me too. Well, it's starting to come into everything, and it's going to get probably worse before it gets better.
I think so, too. But I think it's important for people to, like, voice their distaste for this.
By not buying them?
Yeah.
If it's not a solid thing,
don't
fucking buy it.
And seriously, pay or speak with your money.
Yeah. It's the only thing that works with companies.
Yeah.
I mean, you can write emails and fucking voice your opinion on Facebook till you're blue in the face or till your fucking fingers bleed, and it's not going to do a goddamn thing.
Yeah. Like this whole Forza thing, going back to the Forza thing, they responded pretty quickly to this, but I'm sure a lot of people still bought this because, like, when you read the story, it says, you know, that the changes to that VIP pass were never disclosed. Publicly known until disclosed until the game was out. So I'm sure a lot of people bought it.
Yeah.
So they didn't lose out on, like, I mean, maybe they did. I have no idea. But they still sold. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for maybe a couple of games, if there's a big outcry of people that say, hey, fuck you, don't do that, then they'll respond. But the industry as a whole, you need to just... Yeah. You just can't buy them, you know? That's why with Destiny, I mean, fuck, dude. I didn't buy a single one.
No,
I felt like it at times because I'm like, God, this shit's cool. But then I'm like, I'm paying $5 for fucking like, for looks.
Yeah.
It's not what I fucking play games for. But a lot of people do, apparently.
Yeah.
So
shit, my character looks pretty badass and I got it all for free.
Yeah. All for free.
Yeah, it looks like fucking Darth Vader and shit.
All for free.
I'm pretty impressed.
So yeah. I was gonna mention some other games.
But we could go on for a while. Almost every game coming out soon, I think, has loot boxes.
Yeah. Not Wolfenstein, right?
Not that I've heard of, but I don't even think Wolfenstein really has a multiplayer mode or any reason to have a loot box.
Oh yeah, no.
I think they're just sticking to their single player badass kill fucking Nazis and make America great again.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing too worth mentioning is that there's plenty of well, maybe plenty is the wrong word, but there's developers out there that still are not going to do this.
Yeah.
Like CD Projekt Red, I trust them to never do that.
No.
Even Bethesda, like a lot of people talk shit on Bethesda, and they have remade Skyrim like I think 27 times now.
Yeah.
But as far as microtransactions go, like I trust them to not have it in Wolfenstein.
Yeah, well, the Machine Game is making Wolfenstein, but I guess they're publishing.
Right, yeah.
And I think that's where a lot of this comes from is publishers.
Oh, yeah.
Trying to milk more money out of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like, dude, if you just make a badass fucking game that's great, people will buy it.
Yeah.
And
then wouldn't you make more money in the long run?
Yeah. Like Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Fucking expansion pass is $25.
Yeah.
Shit's like well over 100 hours worth of shit to do in there. But all the DLC was free. They had like armor and fucking random fucking little missions that came out every week for like 16 weeks, I think it was. For that game.
In what? Sorry?
In Witcher 3.
Oh.
There are 16 DLCs, one a week for 16 weeks. I believe is what it was.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was all at once in the beginning.
No.
When it launched.
No, they released one each week, I think, for 16 weeks. Pretty sure it was 16. 15 or 16. But yeah, it was all free.
Yeah.
It was all free. There was an update like every Monday or whatever the fuck it was. I don't remember. But you get some new boots or some shit. And like the guy in that interview, I think we mentioned it last week.
I think we might have as well.
Danny O'Dwyer's
but it's a good point.
interview. Yeah, he's like, how long does it take us to make some armor, some horse armor, a sword? A few hours.
Yeah, and a couple of guys.
And then you look at like Destiny's Iron Banana shit, and it's fucking just reskinned guns that are already in the game, just different color.
Yeah,
a couple different perks.
I don't get it, man. Yeah.
And then they're charging you for some fucking other cosmetic bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Silly.
Sad.
Silliness.
Sad and fucking stupid.
Yeah. But I do think it is.
Don't fall for it.
Yeah. Just don't do it. You don't need to.
Yeah.
Speak with your wallet.
Yeah. You don't need that shit.
Play the game. Yeah.
Play the game, enjoy the game they made, and then get the next game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They come out with a cool ass expansion. It's fucking worth the money. Buy that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Make it worth your money. Well, yeah, fuck. We could go on forever about this, couldn't we?
Yeah.
But I think we established pretty well that, like, it varies case by case for sure. But, the ugly fucking practices are in the industry.
Yeah.
And I think they need to be.
I think they're going to keep trying to get away with that shit until people stop buying that shit.
Mm-hmm. That's why this whole Battlefront 2 thing is going to be interesting. Like, if it is how people are thinking it's going to be.
Are you getting that game? You still torn on it? You're like, fuck, I already got like fucking 4 games in the next like 2 weeks to get.
Yeah, and that's like mid-November, right? November 17th, I think.
Is it?
I think so.
Sometime in November.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little torn, honestly. Like, I'm gonna wait to see what's said about it throughout this month.
I already know I'm getting it.
Yeah, and I want to get it just for the campaign.
Yeah, I'm getting it for the campaign.
Yeah.
My brother will be up for Thanksgiving, so we're for sure gonna play through that. Maybe
nice.
Maybe shoot some motherfuckers,
Hell yeah.
I mean, I bought the first one. I really don't give a shit. I ain't going to buy any of the loot boxes.
Yeah.
I know. I won't do it.
Yeah.
So I won't.
Yeah. You're more of that data that they can see.
Yeah.
You're at least one piece
of it,
he
played the campaign. He loved the campaign. He got all the trophies in the campaign, but he didn't fucking play fuck all for anything else.
Yeah.
Keep that up.
I probably will. I'm sure I will. But that whole, I want to see how it unfolds. And if it does unfold, like if they come out and just say like, hey, yeah, this is our model, and then you can determine it's pay to win, then I might not, because fuck that shit.
Yeah.
You know? But I don't know. I do want to play.
Then you just wait for it to go on sale.
Yeah. In that case, that probably is what I'd do.
You know?
I'd wait till I could find it for 20.
Yeah. Wait for it to go. Okay. 20 or buy it used so they don't get any of your fucking money.
Yeah, and really fucking stick it to them. Yeah.
Which I'm totally against doing. I buy all my games new, but
yeah.
if a company's going to try to fuck me, I'll fuck them first.
I'll fuck you. I'll fuck you. All right. Well, that's all I got.
That's all I got as well.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, listening, guys.
Hell
subscribe.
Yeah. Like. Subscribe.
Leave us a comment. What do you think of microtransactions? Do you think they're here to stay? You think they suck? You don't care? What do you think? Let us know.
Do you buy them?
Yeah. Is your name Nick? Do you buy a lot of stupid shit?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like I have to mention him in like every episode now because he's told me about it. He's like, yeah, his girlfriend like had mentioned it to him. Like, why do they like talk shit about you? And he's like, they're just joking. So now I have to mention him every time. Fuck.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now we're definitely gonna mention him every time.
All right, thanks for watching.
Peace out.
Bye bye.